Over here in the red, we have a player who I am personally very impressed with. His name is...
I am MVP.
Incredible Miracle. Over here at the center left, player just lost, but still very good.
OTS Zenio.
Now.
Zenio, apparently spelled with a J.
Yeah.
According to that voice.
That's right, they call it pizza here.
Pizza.
Yep. It's pizza. Anyways, as we see on the spots, as you can see on the mini-map there in the bottom left, the right-hand position is MVP. The left-hand position is Zenio. So those are as far away as they can get. It favors Zerg more to be further away. Zerg always likes to be further. Terran always likes to be closer. So that's a good thing for Zenio. And I'm actually really thinking that it's quite possible to go on a Game 3 here. That game was actually really good and a lot closer than MVP started to make it look in the late game.
Well, had MVP done any mismicroing or any miscontrolling, he would have lost.
Absolutely.
Simple.
Absolutely.
So, I wasn't even sure it was going to work at first, but...
No, when he was attacking, I was like, ooh, you're taking a lot of damage at your Expo. Are you completely sure about this? It seems like your force is something that a Zerg player could kill, but he relied completely upon his positioning and his micromanagement. He just controlled those Marines beautifully, spread them out, and he knew that based upon everything he'd seen in the game so far, that would work, and it absolutely did. I'm totally impressed. I love this matchup right here, this series.
I can't wait to see what MVP is going to deliver for this next series. This next game, rather. That last game, what it showed us was that his unit control was so strong. Because that decision to move down to his opponent's main, it could have just been a bad decision.
Yeah.
But he just knew how to spread. I can't emphasize that enough. I mean, I'm never going to stop talking about that. But
yeah,
honestly,
it's actually really impressive to see a player who can just make that decision, because it's such a hard decision not to go back, to let more SCVs die, to stop mining there for a little bit. It's a very impressive decision he's made. Now, a gas steal by Zenio. And notice how MVP moves the Marine up exactly next to the geyser to attack it. A lot of people just attack it. Yeah, that way the drone can get off if you're too far away. If you're closer, it's harder for the drone to get off, to remake a geyser, to run away, to do anything like that. And that's just a little tiny thing we don't see often. Did you see those?
He managed to do it? No, because that Marine was too close.
And, yeah.
Looks like it's going to be picked off.
I'm so happy, Tasteless.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
You got your banana smile from the fruit dealer games?
Got some banana grins going on, man. I got kiwi eyes, green with love.
He's got to be careful with this SCV. The spawning pool's finished. I was hoping he could maybe spot a Roach Warren. Early layer or something before he's picked off. Oop, MVP.
Looking for that Overlord. He realizes that it would be in this area at this time. Overlord on a little tour of the back of Metalopolis. Little back alleys. I'm sure there's some little gem pubs back there. Keep looking, Overlord. You'll find them. Now. Ooh! Turns around right before killing the SCV.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
That's a bit strange. I don't know if I agree with that.
No.
But
obviously he should have killed it. I think he just assumed it was dead because they were actually just about to attack.
If he wanted to check, though, he could just go click on the unit, see that there's 0 kills.
Yeah.
Over here, 0 kills, too. A little sloppy by MVP.
We see here a starport being made. Going to land it on that tech lab prepared by the factory. Time for a Banshee.
Blink speed on the way. And as you can see, Zerg going to be focusing on creep tumors very soon here. He was doing a good job of that last time. It's too bad that Zerg didn't get back to the counterattack in game 1 a little bit sooner. He could have taken advantage of the creep.
Now, I really like MVP's expansion. If we take a look at it real quick. It has a bunker right next to the command center, which was built on low ground. Now, the purpose of low ground building is that your SCVs get down there immediately and start mining. It boosts your economy a lot quicker. This is something we always saw in StarCraft 1. Almost every single time Terran expanded, the command center would not be floated, but instead would be built at the expansion.
At the same time, though, the command center did float slower in StarCraft 1 than in StarCraft 2.
That's quite true.
SCV picked off. Expansion over here at the top left.
Ooh, I definitely like that expansion. There is a base for MVP going down, so most likely not going to be able to do any good attacks. So taking that third base, totally safe.
The Banshee is continuing to hunch around the map. Whoops. Stop that, Banshee.
Not going in the route Tasteless expected.
I know.
I expect to go up there too. He's like, no, I'll just chill back here.
Trying to do
my
some
base.
good cinematography here. Totally messed up.
Yeah. And we have quite a few barracks going up. Stim getting researched.
I thought MVP was also going to check this Zelnaga watchtower. He didn't. He just took out the one over here.
Yeah, yeah. You got to assume there's going to be runs on both. And Banshee. He's just kind of chilling in front of MVP's base. You know, just having one Banshee like this is actually pretty neat. And delays a mule from mining a little bit. That's great. That's going to cost MVP 30 minerals. But as I was saying, having
It's
just
like a
one
defensive Banshee.
Yeah, and you just kind of kill some scouting stuff, and you put the fear of Banshee into your opponent.
Yeah.
And the fear of Banshee oftentimes makes
Additional
people...
queens.
Yeah, it makes them overreact, you know. You get very careful.
We see that here, Spore Crawler.
Yeah, see? He's already spent it on a Spore Crawler, and that actually costs a lot of money to get a Spore Crawler. So... There's a drone.
Zenio scouting here. He is going to see the extra barracks.
It's quite a good scout.
Did he see that last barracks? Whoops. Excuse me. Counterattack over here. Who cares about what he saw?
Going after mules again. Just spending a few lings here and there to get the mules.
Banshee's out.
And look at this. Even a spore crawler's made. Now he's killing some extra drones. The fear of Banshee is in Zenio. And there we go. His two queens do come up to deal with it. Killing yet another drone. 6 kills. I think only 2 of those are lings. Might be 3 though. But regardless, that Banshee is actually doing a great job.
Yeah.
I would love to see more play like that out of Terran players. Now, one thing I do want to point out is he's getting Roach speed and Baneling speed and Carapace, and also a Spire. So the fact that he's getting Baneling speed so fast shows us he's really learned from last game. He's like, oh yeah, Banelings need to be fast or they don't work. And look at this Banshee. Against the Banshee, he's actually going Roach, Ling, Bane right now. I'm sure he's going to transition to some Mutalisks, though, because of that Spire. But really, he can't do anything with Banes because the Banshee will just snipe. There's really no anti-air against that Banshee right now.
MVP doing a pretty good job here with the Hellions, controlling the intel that the Zerg has on the map. It does not look like Zerg is fully aware that there's a push coming.
That's
this
right.
could be bad.
And look at this. Going after some Roaches, softening everything up for his army. And a lot of Roaches, a lot of Banes being made.
Terran turns around.
Yep.
Wisely so.
That's great. Just push a little bit. Keep scouting with the Banshee. Oh, I can't do anything. Walk back. And this Banshee is just—it's doing such a superb job, Tasteless. It's scouting everything. It's making it so he doesn't make any wrong decisions, and it's just picking up little kills here and there, softening up units.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed. MVP. You know, at first I was like, oh gosh, he's gonna move out. This could be very dangerous, unless he has perfectly beautiful control like last game, but actually he's not. He's just feigning pressure. It's causing the Zerg to make more attacking units who needs to drone up a little bit more.
That's right.
11 kills now for the Banshee. Damn.
Yeah, this is a great Banshee. And here we go. We had a Marauder drop coming in. Probably going to try to snipe a tech building. Going after the Spire would be the best.
Will he do it? Here we go.
Going after that Spire. Circling's coming in, microing a little bit. Seeing what he can get. Maybe get the Queen. Oh, he does not quite get it. And runs away, losing nothing. Just a little bit of health and energy.
Another push.
Ooh, he draws the units up into the main base and then pushes. There's not a whole lot of units there. He does have the Banshee to help against the Banelings. And keeping the Roaches in the main. Beautiful move right there. Spreading those Marines. Look at that. Targeting the Queen. Getting rid of it. Here comes Zenio's army. And MVP well split right now. The Banelings not doing nearly as much as you would expect. And easily crushing Zenio's army right there.
But there's more Zerg units coming up here.
That's right. It looks like he does have enough to clean up. Zenio coming back. Not letting this army get away. Nice play by Zenio.
This
Finally
drop
was that Banshee.
stifled. Nothing but humiliating medevacs. Not even them left anymore, as you can see here.
And now command center being flown down to that gold base. Notice MVP. He's making a little pattern here. He loves to do some attacks, some pushes, and expand right behind him, which is exactly what he's doing here.
Looks like the second push is now occurring. This hatchery's been softened up. Meanwhile, Terran going to take the gold. Trying to divert attention from this expansion. It's hard to tell with MVP if he's ever actually serious about attacking.
Yeah.
He backs up a lot.
Which is great play, by the
So
way.
smart.
Faking attacks is one of the most powerful things in any economy-based RTS game. You simply make them spend a lot of money on defensive units, on defensive play, less drones, and then you walk back, and it costs you absolutely nothing as long as you walked back in time.
Zenio spreading out those overlords to put creep everywhere. Very smart. Very high level, as Tasteless and Artosis would tend to say in games.
Now, the Hive is almost done here for Zenio. Now, what will he go? Greater Spire. Okay. Against tank-based play, that can be quite good. But will he also get an Ultraless Cavern? That's my question. Now, trying to take a 4th base up there in the top right. It's inadvisable to attack into Terran. Oh,
Didn't
and
drop the
MVP,
creep in time.
Yeah, he should have had everything on drop creep all the time. But MVP, he's got that middle base, and I don't know if this attack's going to be any good. He maybe shouldn't really attack here. Maybe just trying to clean up those Marauders. But yeah, look at that. Planetary siege tanks, spread out Marines and Marauders.
Do not go there.
Yeah, that's a very defensible position. But that's where the Greater Spire comes into play. Greater Spires can just kind of hover over the no ground area and really harass that gold base.
You could go over here.
Ooh, I
Of
like
course,
that.
you could just cancel that.
It's great to make him cancel because, these immobile siege tanks that he has sieged up near the planetary fortress, they really don't want to come and deal with this. He just wants him to sit on his side. Looks like he is going to move out. Here we go, attacking into the natural a little bit. I think Zenio will back up, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was actually really great by Zenio, taking out that 4th base before it became an issue. And the same time, he got his 4th base up, which is exactly, look at that, exactly what Zenio wants to do here.
Zenio's going to do it again, though. I don't know if this is advisable. Here we go.
Oh, and it looks like he's attacking into this natural. And the Marauders chasing him away. Smartly runs.
Nope.
And re-engages. Nice fungal growth. Not letting him kite with those Marauders. I love these little attacks by Zenio, but look at that. Brood Lords, they are getting ready, and that is going to be able to do a lot of damage to the gold base. We have not seen any Vikings yet made for MVP, and without Vikings, Brood Lords become quite hard to deal with. You have to get Marines under them. It's really the only thing that does decent damage to Broods from Terran other than Vikings.
He sees him. He knows. He knows.
He does.
He knows.
Can he stop it? Especially with tank siege, those Broodlings are going to deal extra damage because of tank splash.
Yeah, he can hurt his own SCVs there.
That's right, now getting ready to attack into this army. I feel like he should soften it up a bit more first. But here he goes, attacking in nonetheless. Nice fungal growth and going to take out this Thor super easy. Oh, picks it up. Nice move right there. And, well, it looks like I think he's going to lose all these roaches, but the Brood Lord's doing a great job. Notice he has no SCVs mining there at the gold. Really good moves here by Zenio.
He's got to get the store over here underneath these Brood Lords.
Ooh, we might be seeing
Give a drop in the main.
Oh, very nice. Drop in the main base, really diverting attention.
The planetary fortress is gone.
Nice.
MVP opts to be offensive instead of defensive. He can't keep defending like this. Zerg is everywhere.
That's right, and he needs this to actually take down this base or he's going to be too far behind. Picks up that Thor, bounces the Thor in and out, and he needs to take out this base, but too many roaches coming up. Doesn't look like he can. These Brood Lords turned out to be a beautiful choice, Tasteless.
No kidding.
You know, they
completely
just
turned this game upside down.
They are so good at, because those gold minerals are not very defendable against such a long-range unit.
Well, this is at least one small victory for MVP to take out the Brood Lords, but I think it's too late now. Oh my god.
It's a lot of ultras.
What the hell? Are those things ultras? I think I've heard about them.
They're pretty good, and this is the beauty about a switch from Broodlord to Ultra. They suddenly have Vikings, and you know what Vikings do against Ultras, Tasteless?
Whether they're in the air or landed, they suck against Ultras.
Yeah, they almost do more in the air. Well, here he comes running in there with a lot of Ultras, but yeah, smart to back up. No reason to overcommit right now. He's up a lot of bases to just one mining. So really, no reason to attack. Just drops, harassment, keeping him down expansions. That's the way that Zenio should be playing.
Well, this is pretty interesting. Terran gonna get a planetary over here. I think his chances are dwindling though, as Zerg is just too big to fail.
Yeah.
It's like Bank of America, man.
That is
Too big to fail.
That's it. It's quite true, too. He has just so much going on. Unless he suicides a couple times, he should be good. That is the one cool thing about when people go Ultra. Sometimes
What?
they have no anti-air, so Vikings can clean up Overlords, but I do not suggest anyone ever makes Vikings against someone making Ultras unless you're playing me, because I like to win.
Terran's going to try to move out now. Zerg may engage.
Ooh, I don't know if this is going to be the best engagement he can do. A lot of Marauders in there, and if he can kite, they still do a lot of damage to the...
He doesn't have the concussive shells.
Oh, he does. In a recent patch, Ultras can no longer be slowed down.
Oh, I'm such a noob.
That's what
Uh-oh,
they did.
drops the main.
You know, I don't know. Ooh, a nice big attack here on the front, and he's going to have to micro back, but if he can get a fungal off on those Marauders, the Ultras should be able to clean them up pretty well, and there we go. Nice move right there. Only a few Ultras left, though, along with some Roaches. And MVP going to be able to clean up this attacking army. Now, I have to say, I don't know if he had... I'd rather he drop, instead of just a couple Ultras, drop a lot of stuff all at once. Drop your whole army in there and then pick up half of it and run. You know, kill a ton of depots. But,
just remaking everything here. I mean,
indeed.
I feel bad for MVP. I mean, there's really not a lot he can do at this point in time.
Yeah,
This is very one-sided.
MVP is on his last legs. Let's take a look just to show you how crazy a lead Zenio has. 180 against 103. He just needs to do strong, decisive moves. You know, drop everything in the main, make 200 supply and just attack an expansion, something like that.
Yeah.
Just something huge. But as we see, he's going to attack into this planetary. Shouldn't do too much. Bungling the SCVs.
Oh, and
really
really Terrence.
And with the SCVs fungal, it's going to be hard to repair that, but I don't think it's going to go down.
Here's a drop over here at the expansion. He could go for the hatch.
This is how you have to stay alive at this point. You have to be doing damage nonstop. Even if it's a little bit risky, try to keep him down. Don't let him mine too much.
Terran, Planetary Fortress staying alive. He's going to get another command center up.
26
Probably another
kills.
Planetary Fortress up over here if he wants to stay in this.
Yeah, he's definitely going to want to get another planetary up. And he's going to play a very defensive style, but with these drops, like we're seeing right here, he's got to keep these bases down on Zenio. If Zenio has half the map against, just 2 bases for long, then it's just death.
Nidus Worm sounding right over here.
That's right. Just wants to rally in a bit quicker.
And here we go. This
Oh,
looks like it's going
man.
to be the final battle.
It does look like that. Zenio with a lot of ultras, so much more supply than MP. Beautiful fungal growths right there.
Oh my god.
And still, planetary is pretty awesome.
So many dead Ultras.
Great defense there by MVP name. Or MVP name. That was his name in
Incredible,
StarCraft 1.
incredible miracle.
I am MVP.
Yes. I'm MVP.
That's right. No, I'm not. I'm Ro32.
Here we go. Terran moving out again. MVP putting up quite a fight. Don't know how long this is going to last, though.
Very interesting. He's got about half the supply, but attacking in. Looks like the SCV is going to try to keep this alive, and he does run away. See, you need to make big, decisive attacks, not these little ones everywhere, as Zenio's doing. That's allowing MVP to pick off a lot of units, making the game go a lot longer than I'm sure Zenio wants it to.
Drones transferring, taken out now. Zerg. Oh, Zerg actually, there might be a small hiccup in his production, but no.
He needs to pick that all up. And picks up most of it. See, that is the thing. Keep your army together as Zerg against Terran. You need really strong, decisive moves.
Nice.
Beautiful right there. That's how you take care of drops with infestors. You need another. And up on the high ground, doing a lot of damage all over the place. Wants to take out this hatchery. Will he take it out? Going after drones first. There we go.
He
After
will
the
get it.
hatchery.
He will get it.
It does look like it. Yes, the hatchery does go down, picks up, and it's time to get out of there. My voice is breaking. I am so excited. I'm like a little teeny bopper for these guys, man.
Puberty attacks Artosis as MVP attacks the hatchery.
It already beat me once, Stasis. I don't know why it's coming back.
Puberty is pretty imbalanced, man. I've been 15 before, too.
As if I'm 15 right now. That's cute.
We got a ton of Zerg units. MVP's doing a good job, but, I mean, Terran is so behind.
Yeah, I am just clapping my hands together for MVP, man. He is defending so well. But finally, we're seeing that huge clumped attack that I was talking about. Look at that. You just bring your entire army at once, and then it should be able to overwhelm. The little attacks don't do quite as well against Terran.
Billion's getting away with the ultras here, but honestly, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he has so many. These buildings even will go down pretty quick. But he is through such a little funnel. MVP gets so many kills there for what he had, and it looks like this is going to be at 53 supply to 174. Yeah, I don't even care if that entire 50 supply is mules or 0 supply cases. It don't matter.
Expect GG any second now. There it is, GG.
Beautiful game by both players.
Very impressive. Zenio really showing us he has it in him. Take on MVP.
And after seeing the first game, I am not at all surprised that he won on Metalopolis in those positions. Definitely a great grade A Zerg. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say I used to really not like Zenio's style, especially during the beta. He was a very cheesy, rushy type player. He was a very micro-oriented player, but now he is actually playing really well. One of the best Zergs in Korea for sure.
Oh, for sure, man. Really nice defense. I think he took a little bit longer killing him than he should have, but who cares? A win is a win, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Broodlords, I think, were what was sealing the deal.
Oh, definitely.
But then put his opponent so far behind.
You know, he makes the Broodlords, forces some Vikings, switches over to Ultras.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. That's how you do it. If they take the gold base like that, that's the only problem with taking that gold base on that map as Terran. You can defend it against ground extremely well, but as soon as Broodlords are behind there, you have to have a lot of Vikings.
There was some inadequate scouting going on there from the Terran, I think. Did not see the Broodlords coming.
Yeah.
Was completely caught off guard. Had he seen them coming, he could have had the Vikings there.
If he had, let's say, 4 Vikings when those came, and Zenio didn't realize he had the Vikings,
he just would have killed it.
Yeah, he would have killed the Broodlords, held it very easily, and been quite ahead because Broodlords are a huge investment in Zerg versus Terran.
So expensive. It's like the carriers of Zerg or the arbiters of Zerg. If you want to compare them to StarCraft 1, if you lose 1 or 2 Broodlords, you're really behind.
Yeah, you have to keep them alive. You have to do damage with them. They take forever to build, too, by the way. That's one of the reasons everyone likes Ultras nowadays over them. It's a lot quicker to just get Ultras out. Broodlords, huge time commitment. But it's time for game number 3. Gonna be awesome. Let's go.
Let's see who's going to win this between MVP and OGS Zenio. Should be pretty cool.